Yeah, buddy. Boo! Oh, Dad, get your wet wipes. Ooh, buddy. Get your wet wipes. Be clean. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Pachoo! Pachoo! Ba-da-bop. Ba-da-bop. Pachoo! 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 Ready for more? Okay. Alright guys, good morning, good morning. So today, same as every day, we're going to take a look at our movers. Alright. Actually, I see one stock that's popping up that I do like and I've been watching for a while. So this stock here is known as the Amazon of Africa, moving to $19 right now. I started watching this back when it was $15, didn't really make a move on it, but it's looking very, very healthy today. I'm going to take a look at this over the other stocks that we have right now. So let's leave this here, save this, and pop this up here. It is trading right along a support line. I like it. I'm going to make an order here of 100 shares at 9.15. I'm going to have my stop loss at 19. So it falls below 19, I am out. So I have my shares there. And we're going to we're going to wait. We do have a pre-market high here of 19.54. Once again, this is a $19 stock, which means every 20 cents is about 1%, and that's what we're looking for today. 1% on every trade that we do make. We do have some buyers popping up at 19.20. Just waiting here. So I'm going to be watching this on my level 2s. Hey buddy! Right beside us there as I load up some other stocks. So let me load up JMJ. 1895. Limit sell. Okay. So this is slowly running right now. More volume is coming. You see 8 o'clock, this huge volume bar hitting, which is awesome. I'm going to load this on the 5-minute so we can be watching the charts while I load up some other stocks. Up 10 cents a stock so far. 10 cents a share, pretty good. Not too bad. Just hopped in there at 9.15. Pretty much right when we started the stream. Hey buddy! So what I'm looking for, I'm going to probably sell right before we get to 19.50. I'm just going to hold it there, looking to make 10%. Just a quick in and out, even though I don't mind holding this stock for a while there, especially moving into Christmas. Yeah, call sweeps. This is amazing. So really good news so far. Citron. Citron usually is a short seller, and so they just kind of bash stocks. But for right now, they're saying, hey, this stock looks like it's going to go to $100 a share, which is rare for Citron research to say. Buddy, are you making the poos? You need to stand. Alright, let's stand up, buddy. Okay, let's hang out here. So normally, Citron is short stocks. Like they'll say this stock is crap, it's going to like $2, whatever. So this is the first 1 minute pullback on JMIA, right? So the break of that first 1 minute candle, that is a buy opportunity, right? So we studied this in the course. So the break of 31 means we're getting in, just because the high of that last pullback is 30. So we're looking for a break of 31. Right now, JMIA forming a flat top breakout right along this region here. So it's holding the support here at $26. It's getting stuck here at 30. Quick flush. So bouncing off this area here where we got in at 915. 915, we see this level of consolidation. So I want to see that hold right now. If I see, ooh, I smell the poo-poos. So if I see it come down, I'm going to look to sell and get out of this position. I'm going to hold just for now because we do have this level here at $19. So I'm going to wait for some volume to come in. On the 5 minute, we do have tailing wake up at the top, but I like this right now, looking kind of like it might form an ABCD pattern on the 5 minute. Once again, on the 5 minute, we're looking for confirmation, the break of this pullback here at 30, right? So this is the 5 minute candle setup. Hi, buddy. Hi. And we have the VWAP right here at 1890. So I'm going to try and pick up some shares there at 1891 if I can get that. So I have my order there, ready and waiting. So I'm going to change this guy and I will be back. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we got our bottom bounce there right off the VWAP. So we're looking for a break of the first 1 minute candle on that reversal, and we just got that right there. Right, so that was a little false breakout. Let's see if we get some volume coming in. Not a lot of buy volume right now. But I gotta roll up your sleeves. Okay. So I just picked it up at 91. Once again, looking only for an 18 cents or 20 cents pump. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to let this run. So this was a nice rejection right off the VWAP, off of a very bearish candle here. And so what I'm looking for is a strong rejection and a move upwards, right? So what I'm thinking is that that downturn is too hard and too fast, and we're going to get a bounce. So you guys see my order here got filled while it's changing diapers. 1891. Right now trading at 1893. I want to see us hold this level, but if we do break below these lows here at 1881, it's time to get out because we are wrong. So I have my order ready to go at 1875. Lit. What's going on here? Lit. LLIT. Let's see if we have any news on LLIT. Let's close these up. Trading higher, they would merge with Newegg. Okay, I'm not familiar with Newegg. Let's draw in our daily supports and resistances. I'm watching JMA level 2s on the other side of my screen there. Okay, waiting. So I see a bunch of green coming in, and then a bunch of red for lit. Okay. So some heavy selling in these areas. Also today, I mean the entire market is red. So we are going to want to be a little bit, see that pump? My goodness. A little bit more conservative. I don't have any supports and resistances drawn up here. Why is that? So looks like 1341 is all-time highs. We just bounced all the way to $7, which is crazy. I don't know if that is a real bounce or not, or just an order that didn't get filled previously. That was a very strange candle. So I'm still in. The thing with this is, we see these long tailing wicks, but I don't see any huge volume coming in. If I saw a big volume and this big candle, that would make more sense to me, but right now we see these tailing wicks, and there's no real volume coming in. JMA trying to bounce right now, still trying to bounce. I'm going to leave lit here, so we're going to save this. Load something else. Grill is moving as well. Let's take a look. Grill also these weird tailing wicks. So it looks like these morning movers Someone is placing some random buy orders here. Looking like they're trying to pump the stock. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Grill, we traded this before. I'm not too sure why we don't have any supports and resistances drawn in. Maybe we just took a look at it, but we didn't actually trade it. But I do remember this ticker drawing in supports and resistances. And then we'll check the news. Grill also just IPO'd there in March. So the news says for Grill, nothing from today, but on the 22nd it says Muscle Maker Grill announced it will sign an agreement with Ghost Kitchens. Okay. Ooh, there we go. There's that bounce on JMA that I'm looking for. I'm gonna sell right there for a quick profit. So I sold my 200 shares of JMA at 1912. Just getting out and closing out that position. So in JMA, I think my cost basis was like 1901, 1902, because I got in at 1915. Then I bought again at 1891 and just sold there at 1912 on that pump. So now looking for another move. JMA, we can always buy back in, right, on this 1 minute breakout. So if I see 1920, I'm going to hop in just because the high of that last 1 minute candle was 1918. So we're looking for the break of the 1 minute high here of 1918. So 1919, 1920, that is our buying position. Until then, we wait, we take our profits just in case it decides to come back down, right? This candle is super overextended right now, getting rejected right here at this level, tailing wick off the bottom, tailing wick off the bottom, tailing wick on the top, this gap. So we know this area is a big resistance, and so you want to sell coming into this area here. And if it breaks out, cool, we'll get back in. No harm, no foul. If it tanks, at least we took our profit, right? And that's what we're doing. Playing relatively conservative today because the entire market is down. If you guys take a look at the S&P 500, it's red. It's eating it, right? Woo, there's that breakout. I missed that. Too busy talking. In any case, JMA making a nice move here. Right now it is too extended. I would take a position down here as it comes back. We do have a level of resistance here at 1930. That's kind of where my target was initially to sell. Buying in at 1915, selling at 1930. Right now we're riding. This could be a false breakout, so we broke that level. I want to see us come back down, hold that level. And now I want to see us break 1935. So I'm going to have my order ready to go at 1940 if we do break that. Or if we fall back down to $19, I'll take a position here. We do have some consolidation at this level. So what we're doing today is, hey buddy, we are just buying a nice pullback, or we're buying a nice breakout setup. The 5 minutes is very extended, but we do have a 1 minute breakout setting up right here. So I could have made my 10% obviously if I waited for this next candle up, but this next candle is not something that's promised or guaranteed, and so you want to take your money off the table when you do get it. Looking like it might break this here 1930. If I see 1930 all green, I'm gonna hop in. But right now, there's quite. It looks like we're gonna break. I'm gonna hop in there for 1930, and then I'm going to sell if we fall to 1925, which is this line here. So I just bought in with 100 shares for 1930. We're having trouble breaking 1935, which is our breakout spot. Only 100 shares at this level, so I was in with 200 earlier. So right now we're forming another flat top in this area. Remember, just previously we had trouble breaking. So watching here, on the 5 minute we do have two tailing wicks, so I'm going to get ready with my sell order. Once again, right back up to 1935. We need to break through this area. I'm going to load up the level 2s over here so we can watch them together. 1932, 1935. I have my sell order ready to go at 1925, so that's my stop loss, which is right at that level of resistance and support there. Probably should lower it just a bit just to make sure I can get filled. So I got 1920 as my stop, which is right here. So right now we are just consolidating below this breakout level of 1935. Got 2 minutes left in the 5 minute candle. Bless you, buddy. Watching 1935, 1930. So our next level to sell is 1950, 1949, 1945. Getting stuck at 35 continuously. There we go, 36 just broke through 1935. So once we break through this level here, I expect it to run a bit just because we did have a very hard time breaking 35. There we go, 39. Back down to 34. Come on now. 40, 1940. There we go. 1942. So we're having a little bit of trouble here. So next time we hit the 1940s, I'm going to sell. Should have sold initially at 42 and rebought in. I thought it might pop one more time. Selling here at 1940. So making a quick 10 cents on that move. Ooh, 45. That was my mark. Come on now. But it's alright. I'm not going to stress. Got in at 1915 and then 1891. Sold at 1912. Both of those got in again at 1930. Sold at 1940. Just taking money off the table as we get it, right? So what we're looking for is about a 1% return on our money every trade. So now I'm just going to be looking for a pullback. This is too extended. I'm not going to be looking to take a trade on that stock anytime soon. So let's take a look at other movers right now while we have a chance. DSS. What is the news on this? Trading higher. Okay, so a convertible note shareholder. So convertible notes are debt with an option to convert into equity. So whoever this was converted into equity at 650. Ah, buddy, you ate all of your strawberries. They have some snackies though. And so that's good, right? So that means there is some faith in the stock continuing upwards. Generally, people want to get involved with stocks first as a debt holder, right? Just to kind of check it out, make sure it's a good company, just because debt has a lot less risk than equity, right? As debt, you get paid back first, and then whatever left over goes to the shareholders, who are the owners of the company, right? Same thing as you own a house and you sell your house, you got to pay back the bank mortgage first, and then you get the rest of the money. Ooh, that flush on JMA, right? This is why we always take our profits. Too busy talking about DSS. But anyways, we should have been out of this trade, right? When we called it up here, getting stuck too extended, we get out. So if you guys were hanging in there, hopefully not. Hopefully you guys got out right when I did, right? I said I was going to sell the next time it hit 40. And then here it hit 40, hit 45, it hit 48, and we said 50 is a huge resistance. So if you guys got greedy and you guys got caught, don't let that happen again, right? So anytime I'm getting out, make sure you guys get out with me so we don't catch this flush here. DSS, other than that, no real news. So let's try on our supports and resistances here. So once again, guys, today red market, right? S&P 500 is just eating it. So we don't want to be taking any risk, because at any point people can just dump their stocks because they want to get out, they want to hold cash, and we do have the election coming up. So the market will be volatile moving into the elections, because people really don't know what's going on, who's going to win, how that's going to affect the markets. I mean, which is fine, right? Because as day traders, we shouldn't be holding stocks anyways. Ooh, that nice gap. So we can get up to 1550. We have a gap fill all the way to 2467. We are far away. We're down at $6 right now. Let's take a look at JMA. Nice bounce there. I like that. That might be the bottom bounce we're looking for. So I'll take a small position here. I'll try and get it at 1905. I'm going to put my order ready and waiting. If I get filled, awesome. If I don't, no harm. Still looking healthy, right? Because we do have an upward trend here in the 5-minute. On the 1-minute, though, it's looking a little bit dangerous. We have this big flush indecision doji. So we rejected off the bottom twice here, which is good. I like the look of that. I'm going to try and hop in here at 1912 actually. I got it at 1909. I have my stop loss just below $19. I have $18.95. Looks like we're rejecting, bouncing off the bottom, so I'm going to make this trade here at 1909. So now I'm just going to wait. We got a bunch of buyers at 1912, 1910. Let me load up the level 2s here for us. What is going on? 1895, quick flush down. So we need to hold $19. If not, I'm getting out of this trade. Got in at 1909. Some buyers popping in there at 19. I want to see 19 hold. We do have the VWAP right here at 1896. Last time we dropped below the VWAP very quickly and then came back up. Just waiting here. On the 5-minute MACD, RSI curling down. On the 1 minute, kind of the same. Ooh, 95. I'm going to get out here. So I don't like the fact that we went all the way down to the VWAP and no immediate bounce. We hit 895, held there for a bit. So what that means is we don't have a lot of buyers at this level. What you doing, buddy? So be careful here, guys, for the flush. Really, when we hit a level of value, what we want to see is an immediate bounce. If we don't see that immediate bounce, we may be in trouble. So you want to cut. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. And so you want to cut your shares and reduce your risk, right? And that's why we see this flush here happening. So took this bounce here, didn't work out, lost 13 cents, 14 cents on that trade, but still up overall on JMIA. Looks like the stock is coming down now. Possible bounce off these levels here off of 81, right? Because we do have tailing wicks here, but looking very weak right now. I would not be making this trade. Okay, so Grill looks like it's trying to move up. Ayah. Snappy. Right now we just sit and wait. I want to take a look at Ride. Ride is DPHC. First day trading under the new ticker symbol Ride. So today we're probably going to open flat and just kind of trade around this level, similar to Tattoo Chef when it opened. Very first day traded really well, and then afterwards straight decline after the first day. So that's kind of what I'm expecting on Ride as well. Decline after the first day. And so today I expect Ride to perform fairly well. So I have put options on Ride, which allow me to make a profit when the stock falls. That's what I'm looking for from now until Friday. And also with the election kind of jitters there, we can expect the stock to come down. We can expect most stocks to come down actually, as people look for safe havens. So here I'd be looking for a breakout of 630 on DSS. So we're bouncing off these levels. GMA, very nice bounce off of the bottom here. But on JMA, I would not be making a trade here, just because we do have like a bearish engulfing candle right here, guys. So this might show a change of trend, right? Here we've had a nice big red candle as well. However, previously we had a big green, right? So this green was actually much bigger than this red. On this candle, this green is much smaller than this red here, right? So we want to be careful. Even though it looks like we're bouncing at this level, the setup is a lot different. Hi, buddy. Who's that? Is that Mama? Is that Mama? We finished all the stuff there. Okay. Woo! DSS. That breakout. I like it. I like it. So we're looking at this. DSS is by 250. I want to see it break 640, and then 660 is our next level. So I'm going to have an order ready to go at 645. Or I'm going to be trying to take this bottom bounce right here at 619 right off the VWAP. So either a breakout or a nice pullback. 619, 620 is the mark to look for. Just being patient. These I'm looking for a break of 641. I want to see 640 break, or I want to see it test 620. 624, 625. What is the news on this? Trading higher. Okay. Looks like we're bouncing. I'm going to take a position here at 627, and then I'm going to have my stop loss right below 620, so 615. So this is a $6 stock, looking for 6 cents on the bounce. So I got in at 27. I'm going to sell as we approach 35, 29, 30, 31, 34, 35. Selling here. What the? I sold at 31, pretty much 32. So I guess 5 cents. It's okay. I was looking for 6 cents, but that's pretty much what we're looking for, right? Just quick 1% on our money every trade. I didn't want to take this breakout too risky, just because we are right at a resistance here. So we just want to sell right before we get to the next resistance. We may not break out. We know 640 was a spot to break previously. We might just get rejected here and come right back down to the VWAP. If we do break 640, awesome. We can always get back in. Let's see here, 641. We broke by 1 penny. Let's see what we do in this candle. So that breakout there, I don't really like it. If we break, I want a clean break. I don't want a 1 penny break. So we went from 640 to 641. Pretty much this is what I want to see all the way up to 645. But this breakout here came after this false break. So we're going to sit, we're going to wait. I expect this to pull back just because each breakout we're getting tailing wicks off the top. So on this stock we would not buy any breakouts, right? We would only buy pullbacks. We're looking for a pullback down to 630, which is this level here. Otherwise, not interested in playing this stock. The breakouts are not as strong as I would like. JMA, we already kind of pointed out, the setup is now different. Engulfing candle here, a bearish engulfing, and so we can expect this to come down. S&P 500 leveling off, which is good. This here, dark red, is the lower level of the Bollinger Band. Trying to take a bounce off of this level here. I want to see it. Ooh, it came down to 31. I didn't even notice. Hopefully you guys took that. I was too busy scrolling through other stocks, but as I said, we're trying to take a bottom bounce off of 630. So hopefully you guys caught that right there. We just hit that bottom bounce right now. It's 645, 15 cents per share, which is 2% on this stock. Missed that, right? So I think right now we're probably at 3% on the day, looking to hit a goal of 10%. Let's see if we break 650. Very extended here. I'm not going to chase because we do have an upper resistance at 668. Once again, I'll be looking for a bottom bounce either off of 630 if it comes back down. Hopefully it does. So we're just going to waiting for the good setup, no FOMO, right? Only making smart decisions. It's better not to take a trade than to take a questionable trade, right? Tailing wick off the top. First pullback is a nice buy. So if this candle comes back up and it breaks 668, this is going to be a good buying opportunity. Otherwise, we want to wait for a pullback. Let's see if we can break this level again, 650, and then 657. So I want to see 657 all green. Then we're going to hop in, take a quick trade. I have my order ready to go at 660, and then I also have a quick sell. Ooh, getting ready for this bottom bounce. So on this 5 minute, we'll take it here at 630 and then again at 620. Getting ready here. 632. Let's see if we get a bounce. 632, 630. Nope, no bounce. We're going to take it off the VWAP. VWAP is at 620. Let's see if we get a bounce here. 29, 30, 28, 30, 31, 32. Red 32. Still waiting. Looks like we're getting a bounce here, so I'm hopping in at 33. I'm only going to risk 5 cents on this trade. I want to see a bounce up to 35. Actually, no, I got in at 33. I thought I got in at 30. I didn't. $32 green, 31. There we go. There's our bounce. 35, 36. I want to see 37, 39, 40. Selling here at 43. So a quick 10-cent pop. So you guys see how I tracked this bounce, right? So we came down to the VWAP. I didn't take this bottom bounce right away, right? So what we want to look for is we want to look for confirmation of the bounce. We went down to 625. And then you saw me counting like 625, 626, 627, 30, 26, 30, 31, 32, 33. And then when we had confirmation of the bounce, I got in at 33, right? So I didn't take it right here because we might have just broken right through the VWAP. And so essentially we want to wait for the bounce. We want to wait for that confirmation and then take it on the way up, right? So always wait for that confirmation. And so as you see here, I didn't take it at the very bottom. I got in at 33, and we're still wavering around, right? So I got in at 33. It went down to like 32, 31, 32, back up to 33, and finally we got this pop, right? A nice 10-cent pop on a $6 stop. So that's like 1.5%. So I like it. Could have gotten 20 cents, but I also could have lost 20 cents, right? So just taking my money off the table as I get it. Five-minute chart. Nice rejection off the bottom here. Bounce all the way up to like 650 and change. But remember, volume bar here, big selling at this level. So we want to be careful. Double top here, right? Getting rejected, tailing wick again. If we break this level here, it's going to be a nice buy-in, right? A break of 658. But this is a false breakout right here, right? Because we had a previous high here of 657 and we broke by 1 cent. This is the same breakout we saw here, right? We saw 640 and then a breakout to 641, a 1 cent breakout, a retest of the lows and come back up. And so that's why generally I'm not going to play this breakout, because I don't want to play a 1 cent breakout. I want to play a nice 5, 6, 7, 10 cent breakout, at least on a $6 stock. So now we wait for a retest of the bottom. So as we see here, we are using the VWAP pretty well as a support. But we do have a level here of 630, which I pointed out before, and a higher level here is 642. I'm probably going to wait to pick it up at 630 because I do have the VWAP here in case it breaks through 630, which we saw over here. So we're always waiting for confirmation of the bounce before we get in. So I'm going to set my order here at 635, waiting for the bounce to 630. And I want to see it hit 630 and then come back up 631, 632, 633. Then I'm going to take that bounce. Ooh, that breakdown. Waiting for that bounce. I'll get it here at 635 if it comes back down to there. That quick flush, you guys see that? I was not ready to pick it up. I was waiting for the confirmation, but I was too slow on the pickup. Let's see what it does here. I have my order at 635. The low of that last candle was 628. I just got in at 635. So I'm going to sell it. It hits 628 again. 638. I want to see this back up to 640, 645. If I see a big seller pop up on here, I'm getting out. 640. Selling here at 644. Right? Quick in and out on the bounce. Catching the bottom bounces there. Selling as it pumps. I don't want to ride it all the way up. I don't need to ride it all the way up. You don't need to ride it all the way up. All we're looking for is a 1% gain on every trade, and that's what we got, right? So we got in at 635 on this bottom bounce, rejecting off of 28, coming back up, getting stuck here, and we caught it on this bounce on the way to 635, and as it came back up, we sold right away because we already know the stock is showing weakness, right? Tailing wick, tailing wick, tailing wick. So many tailing wicks at the top. So we know there's a lot of selling at the top here, and so we want to take our profit on that quick bounce. And so we got in at 635, got out at 644, 9 cents on this trade per share, which is really good. Why? Because this is a $6 stock, so every 6 cents is 1%. So a 9 cent bounce, that's like 1.5%, right? So right now we're probably at 6% gain on the day. Waiting here. So I'm going to point something out to you guys. We do have a little ascending support right here, right? You guys see that? Whoop. Tailing wick, tailing wick, tailing wick, tailing wick off the bottom. So this is a nice line to play off of if you want to be a little bit risky. Generally, I will play off a flat bottom, right? So 625 was our mark, 630 was our mark. But yeah, if you guys want to take a little bit more risk, you can play off this ascending support. We don't really need to take risk to make the gains that we want, and so why take risk when you don't need to, right? That's just my general mindset, but it's up to you guys. Just pointing that out if you want to make that play. We do have an uptrend forming on the 1 minute. But remember, we also have a lot of rejection at the top. So we're almost forming a flat top, but we also have an ascending support. When this forms, it might form into a nice flat top breakout triangle that we'd like to play, but that setup is not confirmed yet, and so we're not going to make that play. Watching JMA here, just because we broke the VWAP now. We are getting stuck, so now I want to see JMA come back down, test the VWAP, and come back up. I'm going to load JMA here on one of my order screens. So looking to buy at 18.95, just because we do have the VWAP at 18.93. I'm going to have my order ready to go at $19 actually. We broke through the VWAP. Now I want to see us test the VWAP, hold the VWAP. So right now we're at 18.93. I want to see 18.94, 18.95. I don't want to buy at 18.98, which is where it is at now. I want to buy it closer, like 18.95. So just waiting for that. On DSS, looking to pick it up around 6.30. If this breaks out to 19.02, I'll take that. So I'm going to have my order ready at 19.05. Oh, 19. I'll take it here for a bounce off the VWAP, and then I'm going to have my stop at 18.85. So I got in at 97. If it breaks 93, I'm getting out. So right now it's right where we bought in at 97. I want to see this quick bounce. Waiting on JMA. I want to see it break this level here, which is 19.02. Right now at 99. DSS looks like it's trying to form that flat top breakout that we were talking about. Selling here at 95 just because we did not break out fast enough. There's not enough buying at this level. Like we see here, volume bars at the very bottom, very small on this stock right now, and so we need to wait for more volume to come in for this push, just because even if there is a buyer up here, there's not going to be a lot of buyers, so it'll be very hard for us to get out at those levels. Let's flip back to DSS. DSS breaking through that line there, coming down to 31 for a quick bounce. So I'm going to have an order ready to go. I have an order ready to go at 28. I think we're going to test the VWAP again on this stock here. I'm going to just have my order ready to go at 28. If we touch 28, I'll get in. And then I'll have an order to sell at 20, which is... What? How did I not get filled? Which is right below the VWAP. The VWAP is now at 25, 26. We do have a big buyer popping up there at 34. Not that big. It was like a 3,000 share buyer. If it was like a 30,000 share buyer, we would have jumped in and taken that trade, just because we do have a level of support there. So my order ready and waiting at 628. Let's see if I get filled here. If I get filled, I'm going to have my hand on the sell for a quick bounce. Or if it flushes, I need to get out right away, right? The VWAP is at 626. So if I see 625, I'm getting out of the trade. Risking 3 cents on this trade. I'm watching the level 2s. My order is ready and waiting. If it has a quick flush, I'm in, and then I'll be getting out. The stock is looking weak, which is why we're not chasing it, right? The last couple minutes, the biggest bar here is the sell bar, which is this red sell-off. Hopefully you guys took this bottom bounce here. I was too busy talking and looking at JMA and whatever else it was to catch that. But as long as you guys understand the strategies that we're taught in the course, no need to kind of follow my trades, right? Just kind of watch the stocks I'm watching and just continue using the strategies that I teach, and then you should be catching all the trades that I miss, right? Because I'm coaching and trading and trying to look for other opportunities at the same time. But for you guys know exactly what to look for. JMA slowly grinding up. I still don't trust that stock too much. Just not a lot of volume coming in. Let me see if I get filled. So I just got filled there. Ooh, 6. Looks like it's coming down, so I need to sell. Just got out. We broke the VWAP. We didn't bounce right away. So I actually lost 5 cents on that trade. So we actually broke through the VWAP, went all the way down to 23. Let's see if we get a bounce here. So this drop here caught me by surprise. I didn't think we would break the VWAP that easily, just because we do have very strong levels of support at this level. Tailing wick here, but we broke by 2 cents, which is significant on like a $6 stock. So if I held, we could have made our 5 cents here, but I'm not willing to take a risk because there's no support under here, right? So we can just take this all the way back down to $6. So instead of losing 5 cents, I potentially could have lost 30 cents. And so don't let this phase you. Continue playing conservative. Continue following the strategies in the course. If your trade doesn't work out as you think it will, you are wrong, right? Which means get out of the trade. If you held here and it came back up, that's because you were lucky. And luck isn't really sustainable. It's nice every once in a while, but what we're doing is we're playing probability and tested and true strategies, right? $6.55 is the 5-minute breakout, but we do have a lot of rejection at this level of $6.60. Let's see what happens at 9 o'clock. You want to take a break, hang back a bit. Nine o'clock, there usually is a news drop, and when that happens, stocks are going to bounce. More momentum is going to come into different names. So Tesla, I took a position in on Friday, I think at like 411 or 410. So I might need to exit my position on Tesla as we move into the election. That and or take a put position. So a put position is an option which allows me the ability to sell the stock at a certain price. And so what I can do is, if I want to hold my shares of Tesla that I bought at 410, ooh, look at that pump on DSS, is I can buy a put option that allows me to sell the stock at, let's say, 410, right? which is my buy-in order. And so if the stock falls below 410, it doesn't matter because I already have the option to sell my stocks at 410, right? So the stock can fall from 413 all the way down to 350. To me, it doesn't matter. My put options make money. My put options allow me, if I want to buy this, to sell the stock at 410. So it doesn't really matter at what price Tesla is. Tesla could be at $1. My options allow me to sell the stock at 410, right? So that's what I might do on Tesla going into the election. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm buying a put option as insurance in case the stock tanks. If the stock goes up, great. I'll make money in my shares, but I'll lose money on my options contract, which is fine because the option contracts are cheap compared to the shares, and I'm buying it as insurance. So I might be doing that for Tesla, just because Tesla is kind of one of my long holds. I don't want to say I long hold anything. It's more of a swing trade, right? So Tesla I'll get in the low 400s, look to sell around 450 each and every time. But with the election coming up, we really don't know what is going to happen. So if you guys are holding shares long, buy some put options as insurance. If you guys really don't hold any shares, then and you only day trade, then you guys should be perfectly safe. It doesn't matter who wins the election. It doesn't matter what happens. So once again, on DDS, I'm looking to catch a bounce off of the VWAP. I'm going to look same buy-in order at 628. I'm going to try it again. Hopefully this time we hold. On the 5 minute, we're almost forming a flat top right here at 650. So the play on this, get in kind of around 625, 628, maybe even 623. Sell at 645, right? So we're looking for a nice 15 cents up to that 20-cent top line of 645, just because we want to sell before we hit 650, right? Because we do know 650 is going to be a very, very hard spot to break and hold above. Getting ready here. Ooh, that flush. Let's see. Can we catch this bounce back up? I want to see this bounce above the VWAP, hold the VWAP. And so this is why we never try to time a bottom bounce, because we can always just flush right through. We always want to have confirmation of the bounce. So last time you guys saw me put in my order for 628 and wait. Generally you don't want to do that. Bottom bounce right off these pre-market levels here. Let's see if we hold these levels. 592. Let's see if we get a bounce here. 94, 93, 94, 93. I want to see a big buy pop up here. No big buyers, which means we're going to flush. Let's see if we get a bounce off this level at 84. Nope, still a big flush. Hopefully no one is holding shares, right? That's why we always wait for confirmation. So we broke through all the pre-market lows here. Next low right here is 75. Just waiting here, right? Looking for confirmation of a bounce. Until we have a nice confirmation, we are not taking it. $75 is our next level. We do have a tailing wedge here at 80. So really what I want to see is, if we do have confirmation, I want to see this candle close up here green, and then I'll take the next breakout on that candle. Until then, we're not really making a move on this stock, because we see a bounce, flush, bounce flush. So we really don't want to catch a bounce flush. $75 is this candle here. Let's see if we hold. Nope. So we're just going to wait. It is quite oversold at this point. I'm going to buy in here at 73. I want to see this bounce into the 80s. Getting stuck. Hello. Sell for me. So my sell order is not going through for some reason. I'm going to put in another one here. Oh, because I had it at, oh my goodness, it should have been 565. Oh no, what a mess up. So you guys saw that, right? So I got in at 73 and I put in an order to sell. I thought it was 565, so it would trigger, right? But it was 665, which is why it didn't sell. It went all the way up to 80 something. I was trying to catch that sell up here for like 7 cents, right? Which is going to be a 1%. But I mistyped my sell order and then I missed this bounce. My goodness, that sucked. So I'm going to be looking to buy this breakout here on this reversal. So I want to see a break of 82. If I see a break of 82, I'm in. 79. So I was wondering, like, why is my sell order not going through? It's way lower than the price it's at right now. 81, 83, buying here. So 5, 6. So on that break of 83, I got in. I'm gonna sell it here just for a 1 cent. In and out. That bounce was very weak. Got my sell order right this time, 565 instead of 665. That was 1% we could have had, but missed it. So instead I broke even on those 2 trades. That was an easy 1% that we missed. Well, that I missed. Hopefully you guys didn't mess up your sell order like I did. So this was a false breakout here. So the stock is showing a lot of weakness. I don't know if I want to take this bottom bounce at this level. So what we're looking for again, bounce, confirmation of the bounce, and then we're in. Might get a breakout here, 680, breakout spot, 580 is the breakout spot. I'm going to have an order ready to go at 585. I want to see a break of 579. This 1 minute candle here. Possible bottom bounce at 561, 565. Wait for confirmation of the bounce. 560, 62, 61. No confirmation yet, guys. 61, 60. Still a lot of selling. Be careful. Just waiting for confirmation. There's a lot of buying, also a lot of selling in this area, right? Which is why we're getting stuck here and we're not moving. Usually on a bounce, you want to see a bounce happen right away. You want to see those buyers come in and be like, this stock is too cheap, we are buying it. That is not happening, right? Which is why we see this flush. Okay, oh, look at this big red. We will get a bounce sometime soon, who knows? Maybe down here at $5, right? This big tail and wick. We do have some consolidation at this level as well at 527. 525. Load up another stock here. Nice little move from 3 to 4, 450. Let's see if we can regain the VWAP on this. DSS, let's leave that for a while. Playing stocks that are downtrending is a little bit risky. Little bounce here up of 540. Once again, we want to wait for confirmation of the bounce. GovX spike higher after they have a license agreement to support coronavirus vaccine development. Okay, so COVID-19 catalyst. I want to see a break of 380 and then we'll have a gap fill up to 5. That's what I'm looking for on this stock. I like it. I like the setup. So let's look at it. We need to see a break of 380 and we have a pre-market high up here of 450. So we did have that attempted breakout which failed. I'm going to have an order. I was going to say I was going to have an order ready to go for this breakout, but we do have the VWAP here at 390, and then we have $4 as a mental support and resistance. So this is probably a stock we want to wait on a little bit. We need more confirmation because we do have a lot of resistance for a move higher, which means it's going to be very hard for the stock to move. DSS possible bounce. I want to see a break of that last 1 minute high, which is 662. I have an order ready to go at 665. Getting ready. So I'm watching GovX on here, I'm watching DDS on the screen, getting ready here. 665, 662, a break of that is what I want to see. So I want to see 662 all green on the level 2s. 661. I see a lot of green coming in, so I'm gonna, nope. Ooh, almost bought there, and then we saw a red come in at 660. Not enough buying at this level, I don't like it. No real big volume right here. Volume is actually trailing off on this stock. So on this breakout, it's going to be a quick in and out. I don't really like the way that it looks just because the bid isn't really there. We got like a 1 share buyer waiting at 660. I mean at 560. Yeah. And so there's not enough volume to push this up, which is why we're getting this flush here, right? Another bounce off of 543. Right now it's a $5 stock, which means every 5 cents is 1%. It's no longer a $6 stock, guys. So it's easier to make 1%. It's also easier to lose 1%. Look up YVR. This thing is moving. YVR. What's going on with this? Switch itself to limit. GTM. We don't want to chase. What's the news? I'm going to draw on supports and resistances. Commercialization of 4 retro games. Okay. Gaming industry is always good. especially during any sort of recession, COVID-19 lockdown, right? People at home, people playing games. So the gaming industry is what is known as affordable entertainment. Previously, during recessions and depressions, the movie theater was known as affordable entertainment, but obviously because of the state that we are in now with the virus, obviously we can't go out, which means buy a couple of shares here. A break of 35 is what I'm looking. What is this? 38. Waiting for a break of 38. So I want to see 39, 40 all green. 38, 39. I'll get in there at 38. I'm going to sell at 35. I'll risk a couple cents on this. $2 stock. Looking for like 41, 42, 43. Just waiting here. Volume is looking okay. MACD RSI looking fine. That breakout there I don't really like. It was a very small breakout. I want to see it hold this level here because that was our previous breakout spot at 32. So I want to see it hold above 30. Just waiting here. $35, $36, $38, $39. I want to see $42, $43. We're getting stuck at 40. Next time we touch 38, 39, I'm getting out. 40 selling here. So I'm getting out there. So I lost one cent on that trade because we got stuck at 40 too many times, tailing wick off the top. I don't like the fact that we didn't break out. It's showing a lot of weakness here at the top. I don't want to catch a flush, and so that's why we need to be getting out the minute it doesn't break out after a couple times. It's showing weakness, and which is why we got that flush happening right there, right? I thought I was gonna sell it like 39. I sold at 37. So we'll leave this on watch for now. So in this stock here, we'd be looking for bottom bounces. The top seems to be very, very heavily sold. Bottom bounce down here around the 20-cent mark, 18, 19. Getting ready here. Let's see if we come down to that level. I might order ready at 25. DDS volume trailing off, not really much of a bounce here. JMA coming down as well. I know, ride starting to eat it now, right? That's what we've been looking for. Back down to the 18s as people start selling and shorting the stock. Hyliion still showing a lot of weakness. Tattoo Chef, a lot of weakness. Tesla hanging out there. Waiting. I want to pick it up off the VWAP because we have a support here at 17 and then the VWAP at 19. So two supports. 24 now. I want to see confirmation of the bounce. 25, 26. My order ready at 230. So if it bounces, I can still catch it. I want to see it lower. $21, $20. That bounce there. I don't want to take this just yet. Back down. 21, 22. I'll take this bounce here at 24. Looks like we're holding. And then I'm going to have my stop out at 215. So I got in at 224. If it breaks this level here at 217, I'm out. It looked like we were holding 221. 224, 223. 23. I'm gonna load up the 5 minutes, see how we look. If it doesn't bounce, I'm getting out. A lot of buying coming in at 224. Selling here. Not holding. So we're showing a lot of weakness when we couldn't bounce, right? So I got in at 224, sold at 220. We fell all the way down to 215. I'll try to make that play again. Just waiting here. So we bounced, we broke the VWAP. Right now we're trading at 220. 19, 220. A lot of buying at 220. 221. I'll buy here at 221. A lot of buying coming through. Once again, I'm going to have my stop at 215. So there's a lot of hidden sellers up here, guys, so be careful. If I see 218, I'm out. 217, so I'm getting out here. So this stock unable to bounce at these levels, so I took 4-cent loss here, 6-cent loss here. So I'm all out of this trade, only taking half a position. It's a $2 stock, buying 300 shares. But a lot of weakness at this level, so we're going to leave this stock for now. Red volume bars coming in at the bottom. Load lit again. Woo! This is 923. I didn't even notice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refill my latte. I'm going to be back for 9:30, guys. Be careful. Nothing is really looking good this right now. So I wouldn't even be calling out any plays. Looks like we're going to flush here. Don't take this trade, even though we did bounce 3 times off 215. I don't like it. Also because we lost trades twice in a row on this. It's a little bit biased. Yeah, DSS eating it. Gov looking okay. Looking for a break of VWAP. Coming back down, showing VWAP as a support. And I want to see this ride back up to $5 there for that gap fill. If this play happens, it's going to be amazing. I'll be right back. So this is the best play right now, guys. Gov. Govets. wait. Alright, so we are back. Time now is 9:29, getting ready for the market open, taking a look at GovX. Looks like it's going to blast off, possibly. Switching everything out to market, GovX, I'll do 300 shares. So, not taking a pre-market trade, right? Right before the market opens, we're going to wait, we're going to hang out. I want to see what the market does. If I see this start blasting off, I'm going to hop in because I want to catch this up to 440. I want to see a break of 4. The VWAP is right at 90. I'm getting there for a break of 4. Selling just because we didn't pump. So got in at 406, got out at 406. So I'm just going to wait now. I want to see this run. I want to see a break before 10, getting in there. 413. No. Oh wow, how did I buy that many shares? That was bad. Double clicked. Whoop, flush. YR flush. JM flush. Grill. Everything right now is looking pretty weak. Grill looking good. Let's hop into grill. Grill. I want to see this break. 31. So I'm going to wait here. I want grill to break the VWAP. I'll buy here at 41. Just 100 shares. I was trying to buy in anticipation of the VWAP break. Just holding here. Volume bar is still looking good. Big seller at 40. I think we're going to break through 40. There we go. 41, 42. I want to see this move up to 250. Getting stuck at the VWAP. I'm going to look to add around 220. Adding here, 228. 35. I want to try and catch this up to 240. Oh, nope, broke through. So nothing is really holding right now. So we're going to hang out for a bit and wait. DSS, is this going to be a bounce? So Gorilla, I tried to take a bounce off of this level here. A 28 broke right through. So I needed to sell and get out. False break of VWAP here. So let's try this again. So I want to see a break of 242, which is actually I need to see a break of 245. This is a very big bearish engulfing candle on the 1 minute, so we want to be careful, guys. Grill, do I even have grill open? Getting ready here for a break of 245. I want to see 245 all green, and then I'm going to be hopping in for a quick trade. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Left for a second and then it popped. So I want to see it hold the VWAP at 45. Looks like it's holding, getting in there at 44. If we break past 240, I'm getting out. $246, 7, 8. I'm going to sell at 250. Oh, I sold at 246. That was a bad fill. Just a quick 2 cents. I want to see it come back down to the VWAP. We're not chasing this stock at this level. Saving, putting this on the 5-minute. So that was a nice breakout there. If we waited a little bit longer, we would have caught that. Ooh, that flush, but if we waited a little bit longer, we would have caught that too. That's why you take your profit as you get it. If you're right, you get out. If you're wrong, you get out. Right? The common thing is you get out. So you're limiting your profits, yes, but you're also limiting your losses. You need to see a break at 255. Otherwise, Grill is not in play. Getting ready for that break. I want to see a big buyer pop up here in the bid. 255 is a spot to break. Otherwise, we're not making a play on this. I like that on the 5-minute. The biggest volume is a buy volume, that green bar down here. I like that. Sell-off is not as big. 50, big seller there, 20,000 shares. So we were unable to break through. So we do know that there's a lot of selling at this level, so we want to be careful. Let's see that big seller again at 50. That big seller is not popping up right now, so we know that is a hidden seller. So we can almost guess that there are other hidden sellers near the top. JMA looks like it's trying to bounce here. Let's take a look at JMA. JMA. All right, I like JMA. I want to see it do a red to green move. I need to see it break 1960. Grill's false breakout here of the VWAP. JMA, 4 million shares bought and sold so far. So JMA is showing a lot more volume now. Ooh, JMA, that flush. Wow. I might take a bottom bounce here. I'm going to get in there at 78. I want to see this move up to $19. Just waiting here. That drop was overdone. So we broke this line here, double bottom, and now I think we're going to push back up. I'm going to try and sell this as we get close to $19. Just going to wait a little bit. Got in at 78. I want to see us hold 1880. We did not hold. Let's see here. 78 again. 73. We do have that bottom line there at 65. So we need to see a break of this 1 minute candle. I think it's at 78, 79, something like that. That's where we got in. Getting out here at 65. So far, once the market opened, everything has been red and tanking. Let me look at S&P is moving up. That's good. Tesla's moving up. That's moving up. Hyliion, nope. Rad, oh Rad, nice pump. INO, JMA flush, DSS flush. Okay, growth's looking healthy. So let's take a look at that. Break a VWAP. I want to see it come back down, test the VWAP. Big buyer there at 42. Nope, did not hold. This is a $2 stock. I'll buy 200 shares worth. I mean, yeah, 200 shares worth. Let's see, GovX trying to climb as well. GovX, $4 stock. I need to see it break 426. Looking like it's trying to move. What? GovX, go. GovX on the 5 minute, GovX on the 1 minute. If we can break above the pre-market high of 56, that's really bullish. I want to see it hold $4. If it can hold $4, it's going to be a really good play. 20. I want to see 25, 26, all green. 25 all green actually. That's the breakout spot. Otherwise, bounce off of $4, which also is slightly above the VWAP. Getting in there at 425. Oh, I tried to sell at 30, but I missed it. So I'm looking now for a bottom bounce. Plus 7 cents on that trade. I hit sell at 30, but I filled on the pullback. So we got to be very fast in the selling this, guys. 410, 4. Ooh, that flushed back down. So for the day right now, I'm probably up 3 to 4% ever since this morning. The market opened. Everything has been flushing down. We can't really get a nice breakout at all. Nothing is really worth trading right now. So I'm going to hang out. We're going to wait a second. Why is this covering everything else? Possibly, nope. Right, getting rejected right off the top there. So maybe Ride might be worth looking at. Just a quick in and out. If it's going to run, I might as well play it, even though I think it's going to fall towards the rest of the week. But that doesn't matter. What matters right now is what it is doing this very minute. Ride. Let's see here. I want to see it hold. It's a $20 stock. I want to see it hold $2. I want to see it hold $20. The break of the first 1 minute. It's very choppy right now. Bid-ask spread 20 cents in between 10 and 29. I don't like that. The minute you buy, you're automatically at a loss if you sell at the market rate. GovX looks like it's trying to bounce. Take a look at GovX. So on GovX, we're going to wait on this stock. I want to see it break its pre-market high, which is at 55. If it breaks 55, we might see a move up to up to 97 here, 497, which is the gap fill. We're just waiting on that. Otherwise, I don't really want to take this stock right here. We're either going to take it off of this ascending support line, so kind of around 395.4, or we're going to take it at a break of 455. Otherwise, I'm not willing to lose the profit that we made this morning so far, sitting at about 3.5–4%, with a goal of 10%. But if we don't hit our goal, we're definitely not going to have a loss, right? That's not what we're here to do. As long as we are about 5% a day, we will hit that million over the year. But if we're at 10% a day, it's only going to take us about 60–70 trading days to get to that mill. So we just want to stay on track with our goal, right? Taking 3,000 to a million within a year. The goal is 10%. But if we're hitting, I'm going to buy here for a bottom bounce off of $4. But as I'm going to sell here, quick 7 cents. So 1.5% on that trade. What was I going to say? Yeah, as long as we get about 5%, we're good. Let me bump this to 300 shares actually. Still waiting here. So on that bottom bounce confirmation off this ascending support. I didn't draw it in, but visually you guys can see that there. As we bounce, we broke the VWAP at 4. I got in at 4, sold at 407, which is this kind of got stuck here. So I sold just in case we flush back down. That's what we want to do, just be in and out very quickly. This morning, everything is super volatile right now. Nothing is really holding its highs. But on this is looking good so far. We are showing higher lows. I like that. Not necessarily higher highs, but we are forming kind of a flat top at around 425 to 430. Was I looking at GovX? GovX, if we looks like we're trying to roll. If we break 455, let me pop this in here so we can watch it on our level 2s together. Actually, if we get higher, I'm going to play smaller share size. Looking for a break of the pre-market high, right? Pre-market high is at 55. If it breaks 55, that is super bullish. And then we'll hop in. I'm going to do 200 shares. If we break 55, I'm going to be in and out. Just trying to hit a nice 5–10 cents. Right? Because this is a $4 stock. Every 4 cents is 1%. Volume bar on the 5 looking very good. Volume bars on the 1 back and forth between green and red. Bottom bounces off of $4. Wait for confirmation of the bounce though. The VWAP is at 404. But I really want to see a break of this level here, which is 455. The reason why we're not buying here is because this is right in the middle of our bottom bounce of $4 and our breakout spot of 55, right? So we don't want to buy right in the middle. Because if we eat a flush, we'll get a flush down to 4, which is like a 25-cent loss. So we don't want to do that. So we're just consolidating right here. So it's looking good. Flat top at around 430. 431 is the breakout spot. I'm not going to take that, playing a little bit more conservative, just because so far this morning everything has been flushing. So we need to play the markets that we're in, right? So just because this stock looks like it's doing well, it will still be affected by the rest of the market. So we just want to hang out for a bit. Bottom bounces off of 4. Let me just load Emrin. Emrin looks like it's running. We played Emrin on some day last week, Thursday, Friday. Did pretty well. Just leave this here. GovX on the 5 minutes looking strong, getting ready for a break of 455. Slowly moving up. Still no FOMO. We don't want to get caught right in the middle. $440. There we go. Let's see. 455, getting closer and closer. I still expect a flush. A test of probably the VWAP before we head up higher. So bottom bounces off the VWAP, 405, 406. Stop loss, 399. Otherwise, breakout of 455. A lot of selling up in this area, right? A lot of churn. It's not really moving as fast as we wanted it to. But once we break this pre-market high here, I expect a lot of short sellers to buy back in, right? Triggering their stop loss, and that's going to push this up to that $5 mark. And that's what we're looking for. Nice quick run up to 5 the minute we break 455. So that's going to be a nice 20-30 cent run. So getting in at 456, selling at like 485 to 495. So I want to quickly flip through the other stocks, see what we're looking at. Getting ready. Nope. Shima. Nope. 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 Possible bottom bounce here, maybe 209 on grill. Slowly curling up as well, DSS. But this is looking very promising. Looking at the charts here. Ooh, that flush. I'm going to try and take it here at 426. Oh, that was a high fill. No, that was awful. I thought I got in at like 416, filled me at 426. I'm going to sell when we hit 430, 428, 429, something like that. If I see a tailing wicks on the 5. Ooh, that big flash. I'm going to try and catch this bottom bounce here at 403. If we don't bounce at this level, I need to get out. If we break 390, I'm out of this trade. $403, $404. I want to see a nice bounce up to the VWAP, which is at 410. So selling around 408, 407, 406. And sell a little bit there at 405, I guess. Doesn't look like we're bouncing, selling the rest there at 402. Too much weakness here, so we have to cut our losses. I thought I caught this bounce here around 416. I filled it like 426, way at the top, which was a very, very bad fill. Very unfortunate. Too slow in the trigger. ESS. Grill. Lit. Trying to push up. So let's take a look at lit. Where's lit on here? I want to see lit on the 5. Don't have it, so I'm going to load it. Lit on the 5 minute. Looking pretty good, bouncing off this 200 EMA line. Let me load cell B. Cell B is moving. We traded this before. Let me see what news we have on cell B. So one of the directors bought in to the company. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at in the 1 day. So that shows a nice, I guess, confidence in the company, which is good. So we are trading right at this level of support here. I'm going to save this. I'm going to load up a 5 minute. Looks like GovX halted on the way down. Cell B, a break of the last 5 minute candle would be at 63. So looking for a break of 63 in the 1 minute. We do have almost a flat top there. Looking for a break of 63, all green, 62, 60, 62, 61. 3 cents is what we're looking for in this stock. We do have a support at 53, which is a daily support and resistance. Buying here for the break of 62, 63. So we had 63 for a second. 62, 64. There we go. There's our break. I want to see 66, 67, 70, 65. I'm going to sell here. There's too much churn at this level. I want to see a nice clean break. We didn't break, so I got in at 62, sold at 64. If we break out, I'll get in again. I'm looking for a break of 65. Looking for a push up to 70. So anytime we see a breakout, we want to see that breakout right away. If it doesn't break out right away, take your profit, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4 cents, whatever it is. It's better than eating a loss, right, on this downturn. Looking for a break of 65. So I want to see 65 all green, and we're going to buy in for the break. We're going to catch it from 66 up to 70. 64 for a second. Big seller there, 11,000 share seller, 10 now, 11, 10. Unable to break to 65, so we're still waiting. 64, 65. I want to see a big bid pop up on 64. Nope. Having trouble breaking at this area. Volume is not there, right? If you're looking at the 1 minute volume bars, it's trailing off. So we need to be careful. We need volume to break. If it doesn't break, it's just going to flush. Possible bottom bounce off of 53, but we're unable to break out here, so I don't know if I want to take that bottom bounce. Volume is not coming in. Red bars at the bottom of the 1 minute. If we get down to like 54, I might make a bottom bounce play. Stop loss at 52, risking 2 cents. Otherwise, I'm looking for a break of 65. I want to see 65 all green on the level 2s. Then we're going to hop in for the break, trying to run up to 370. Four, 63. Remember, we had a 10,000 share seller at 365. 13,000 now. 12, 7, 6. So 6,000 share seller at 65. Used to be 12, now down to 6. So we want to count them down. When they hit about like 2,000, 1,000, we want to hop in if we see all green on the level 2s. Otherwise, possible bottom bounce, right? I missed that. That went down to 55. Getting ready for a break. Be careful, we got lower lows on the 1 minute. On the 5 minute, forming a flat top, so we still need to see that break of 65. Getting ready. 63. Just waiting for that setup. Don't get impatient, guys. All we need is a few trades to make our daily goal. It's only 10 o'clock. Still got a lot of time. I didn't take that bottom bounce there, but if you guys did, that was nice. Take your profit. I'm still looking for the breakout. I don't want to catch this bottom bounce. It looks like it might flush. We have 2 red selling bars on the 1. And then we have the VWAP at 344. If I was to take a bottom bounce, I want to take it off the VWAP at like 345. So it looks like we are falling lower. Let's take a look at some other stocks. I know. So Grill. Okay. Go. pump and then dump. Getting ready here. Break of 65. Not a lot of volume though, so we need to be careful. $62. So this is going to be a quick flip in and out, guys. I have a feeling we're going to get a false breakout. 64. Let's see if that seller is still at 65. I want to see 65 green on the level 2s, and then we hit buy. 65. Ooh, nice. In there at 66. Selling here at 67. That's okay. 1 cent. I'll take it. I tried to sell at 68. Couldn't sell at 68. So like I said, that was a quick... there was that pump that I wanted, right all the way up to 71. As I said, that was going to be a quick in and out. Take our profits just because we don't have that volume for the sustained push. So I was in at 66, sold at 67. Could have sold up here at 370. Let's see if we hold 65. 65 was our breakout spot. I want to see that become a support level, right? Old resistance becomes new support. I want to see a bounce off of 65. 5,000 share buyer at 65. 68, 67. If that was like a 10,000 share buyer at 65, I would have made that trade, just because around 10 to 12,000, that is a relatively big bid or ask. 1,000 bid at 65, not really that big of a bid as a support level. $65. Oh, actually it was a 5,000, but still not that big, right? You can just dump right through them. I want to see 10,000 because that was the wall on our upside. So I want to see a 10,000 wall on our downside, or a 10,000 floor on our downside. Broke right through there, very nice. So I missed that. That would have been a nice move. Just waiting there. So as we get closer and closer to 10:30, I'm going to be taking less and less risk, right? We don't want to give back our profits on the day. So there's no way we're buying here. It's way overextended. On that break of 71, that would have been a nice buying opportunity. So 71, let's see if we hold that level. I want to see a nice big bid at 71. So we're looking for a bid of like 10,000 shares. Let's say 8,000. Right, so far we had a 5,000 bid. 71, previous breakout level, right? So that was our resistance. We want to see that become our new support. $75 looks like it's holding. So it looks like we're breaking out here. I'm buying in for 77. I want to sell on the flip side to 80. I want to see this break 80. Big buyer there coming in at 77. I see a break of 79. 80, big seller there, 12,000 share seller, so I'm getting out. So got in at 77, sold at 79, just quick in and out. This seller is getting stacked, 13,000 shares, 12,000. If this breaks, we're getting in, right? So we're going to count them down. 12,000, 10,000, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But if it doesn't break, we're going to get this flush. So we're not going to buy for the bounce back up because we might not ever break 380. Depending on how many sellers are up there at this point in time, we know it's a hidden seller. They're not popping up, or else we would see them waiting on our level 2s. I'm just going to flip through a couple stocks here. So it's very extended. So we can see it coming back down here. DSS trying to run. $5 stock looking for 5 cents. So we never want to buy into this candle. Possible bottom bounce off of 512. So we had a false breakout there to 550, went all the way up to 554. I'm going to try and take this. This is an engulfing bearish candle, so I'm not going to be taking this bounce, right? So we saw this nice green bar push, and then this rejection, but unfortunately this rejection is bigger than this previous green bar. So this is an engulfing bearish candle, which means there's a lot more selling, which we see down here in the volume bar, than there was buying. Some more selling pressure at this point. So taking a bottom bounce at this level, even though it looks attractive, right? It bounced off of 512 multiple times. It is very risky. So I would not be making this play, especially at 10:12 in the morning, right? Just because we finish our trading at like 10:30. So if we take a loss here, we won't be able to recover by the time we finish trading. Emeren, looking good. Emeren, let's take a look at this $3 stock. Let's see if it breaks over 89. 89 is the high of day, so I want to see 89 all green, and I want to see this move up to $4. So I'll buy at 89 all green. And the halt level is at 89 as well, right? So this is going to be a tricky play. One minute. There's a big red selling there for a second, right? I want to see a break of 89, all green on the level 2s, and I'm going to hop in for the break of 89. Now I want to see this push up to $4 and possibly into a halt. Or bounce off with the VWAP, which is at 350. So 350 mental support and resistance, as well as the VWAP. I like that. So that would be a quick bounce in and out, right? In at 350, selling at 355, 360, whatever it is. Getting ready for that bottom bounce. Or getting ready for that breakout, whichever comes first. I have Emeren on the 5. Nope. I'm going to try and load this onto the 5 minute. Getting ready. Trying to break 89. 89 all green. It is forming a flat top, but I don't want to take it right now. VWAP is right at 350, so taking it as close to 350 as I can. Getting ready. 58. Big bid there at 58, like 7,000 shares. So we might not see under 55. Looks like it's trying to push up. But let's be careful, guys. Big selling. Look at these volume bars, all red. 55, 53. I'll take it here at 52. I'm going to sell here at 55. So quick 3-cent trade, right? That's what we called out. That's all we're waiting for. In and out. Got in at 52. Got out at 55. This went all the way down to 350, right? So you guys could have got even a better fill than I did. But yeah, in and out right before the flush, because we do know red volume coming in at the bottom, tailing wicks, getting stuck at the top on the 5 minute double top. So just getting in and out there with 200 shares. Sell B, bounce off the VWAP. Let's take a look at that. So bouncing right off of 354. Hopefully you guys took that as well. So we had two nice bottom bounces there. One on Sell B, one on Emeren. So let's watch Sell B for a bounce off at 350. We have daily support and resistance, as well as the VWAP at 350, 354, 355. So I'm going to try and get as close to 355 as I can. 1,000 share bid at 357. Looking for a 355, 354, 353 for a buy-in. Quick bounce, right? Looking for 3 cents. That's all we want on this bounce. Just waiting, guys. 8,000 shares seller at 360. So it's going to be hard to break 360. We know that. Let me pop this over here. So in case you guys don't have level 2s, you guys can share mine. 8,000 shares at 360. 13,000 now. It's going to be very hard to break. So still looking for that bottom bounce very quick, right? We know there's a big seller waiting at 360. Nope, broke through. I don't want to take that trade. So Sell B selling off. Grills, okay. Let's take a look at Grills. Or just Grill, no S. $255. to see a break over the high of day. There's 39 million shares bought and sold already. So you know there's a ton of people buying and a ton of people selling, which is why this can barely move. Possible bounce off the VWAP. Take a small trade here at 37. Stop loss at 34. I want to see this break above 40. I'm just going to sell here. Pretty much break even. It had trouble breaking 40, so I don't want to hold. MRIN trying to move. So I want to see a break there of 89. Buying for this here, 390. Looking for that break. I'm going to sell here. Oh, I sold for a loss. 1 cent loss. What the hell? I'm going to buy here. Trying to move into the halt. Looks like we are. Alright, so I got in there with 400 shares, rolling into the halt. I got in at 390. I tried to sell at 394. When I hit sell, it sold at 389. So I was looking for a 4 cent profit. Instead, I got a half a cent loss. So, it's going to be the last trade of the day. Halted at 10.20. MRIN is a continuation play. Last week it did really well. So I really want to see this pop up. This is so let me save this. I'm going to draw on supports and resistances because we do have days to fill in. Alright. So we have a high here of 471 from Friday. So let me just save this. So this is the last trade of the day. So I'm gonna have 300 shares with the trailing stop. I'm gonna just have a trailing stop of 5 cents, offset of 1 cent. I'm gonna sell. So pretty much what this order says is that if it falls 5 cents, just immediately sell 300 shares. And I do have 400 shares of MRIN. So my last 100 shares I will hold for market sell. In case it runs up, I'll sell it up here. See the news here in MRIN. So they released their quarterly results. So they didn't do as well. Okay. But it's alright. I mean, people are buying it. Grill is looking to move. So let's see what we have in Grill. Grill, $2 stock. I'll buy 200 shares. I want to buy as it breaks over 60. I want to see 260 all green on the level 2s. No, we got that flush. Looks like we're bouncing here on grill. Holding 50, 52, 54, 53, 52 again. Doesn't look like we are going to bounce. We're getting stuck here at 52, 53. I'm going to see a break of 60. I'm going to hop in there for the break of 60. Just selling on the upside there. So got in at 59, sold at 64. So a quick 5 cents on like a $2 stock, right? So that's like 2%. So let's wait for Emeren to unhalt now. Emeren halting at 10.21, pretty much. So I'm going to wait to sell. Let's see what happens. If it pops up, I'm just going to sell and exit the trade. I do have my trailing stop at 5 cents. So I might... I want to see this a gap higher. I'm going to sell here, my 100 shares. And then I have my other 300 shares just waiting for a trailing stop. Oh, they sold already at 408. Okay, not bad. I like it. So I'm making a good profit here. I didn't max out obviously, so I got in with 400 shares at 398, and then I sold at 408, right? So at 10 cents, and I sold the rest at 404, so 6 cents. So really, making 2% on that trade, which is good, right? So now we just rounded out. We are at our 10% goal, and it is 10:26. And so we're going to call it a day. I'm not going to take any risk. Hit 10%. This is day one of the journey from 3,000 up to 1,000,000. Right? If we're hitting 10% a day, we really only need about, I would say, about 70 trading days, rather than the 200 and change trading days we have for the full year. Maybe we'll get there faster as long as I keep on hitting that 10% a day, right? So no need to take excessive risk. Hopefully you guys hit your 10% today as well. But yeah, that is it for me today, guys. This is Mitch from Dumb Money Day Trading, signing off for now. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys made 10% on your money. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow for Tuesday, bright and early, 8 to 8:15 a.m. as we do every single trading day. Have a good one, guys. This is Mitch from Dumb Money Day Trading, signing off for now. Take care.